omu refime ani Abraham Bono MPP Abraham Breo party no na omu nto abama me na menya national officer said they be meet me increase the Zongo vote at the new patriotic party na ma expose some of the lies among for be echo Zongo a chantro a dia fi egu e ma minimum na minia on say asamba yemu bi no ya tu ebo ase adwin ko echire pa because of your politicians nti enimi so ya husuban maybe mekaya haya ya betena ase issue efa chief justice me catch us say nkofo ya o ma plan so o mbetu chief justice no anyum bia e betu bia enyom de o mbetu no na nemom kwan ya na o mo fa so no na enye
okwan be na mo fa so na enye
nti nya kwan ya fa so eyi chief justice no yemu bi enye ye de already yama na hu say ye beyin ye betu na frim issues bebrebe o kana asam kra obi amfi no na o matu na wie ene esaka say ko electoral commission na o se koko issue ho nti e kofa electoral commission issue su be ka ho a na be complicated issue na kofa asama ba but to me
say ho no menti ase
me say se koko issue na e ho nti e pese e kofa issues bi be ka ho no my confused nti say e pe kwan bi na e bo bibi because standby but for me am to e there unless say ade na be kwa wiye and say na matena say aka say yes indeed yentu no because say ya be petition no ya boato akune no doesn't mean say katabia no ababonte ache say yentu no biom say bajo otima sepa say easy petition ya chiro yi and o mampeni aka say o de koye na o musisa petition no o munyusu biom me fira chiro shama menye o ekurase de ayi ade ya mudi abaye menye hu biom ade amudi abai men ka ho asam ade amudi abai ensi subio on say three different thing obi ane nti ase ya boto akuni doesn't mean say you suspending the issue to remove the EC
and no aye why na said ya akwakuduri no e kire se eno kire se yenyi yisi no why na we refer to say petitioners na de call ye no besan de another petition akọ ana say den who for na
me say petition na first of all ye de call ye no I'm against that petition and second o man peni ka say ye hwehwe petition
say dem ran kire
say dem ran kire
okay
and dem ran kire na o mo call no o mo say petition we no and carry weight
okay
and nipa na ono the petition call ye no nipa na o ka say petition and carry weight no a petition na some no more count say and carry waiter ebema omo abedi jima was from here then omo kwakodi and me sitting here no me to be transin ka say ade na akwa ewiye this is the end of him because if you are petitioners for no betimi a chofo from again
bia
okay because petition there you are entitled to write petition more than 100 times it is up to the petitioner and the receiver no to act on it or decide not to act on it. And because nkofoi omo kasa ya na me nji omo ndinti e say no for now no I will only listen to what they say about the petition but say me peninsula na rely on say oh she say there omo nyi EC biom she say there omo nka EC asam biom she say there EC nkopa banku bi no ndi na asam na atwam no there I saw some in the evidence. It's very difficult for me to talk about that.
Why should it be difficult for you?
Because when you are dealing with the people, you know them. They have every angle to do it. This is the first one I ever. Me no also assemble her. Okay, say, time I started Chief Justice there. Me try here a catcher say. You see, once I will take initiative say, this is idea on bear no. I'm not feeling we could. I'm find the next plan.
And
which is says he say no omatu no
how
omatu say
chief justice
yes
Maybe I want to pese you didn't come kakra wo say eye mmara no en a ye di super pepe na dey and as a petition a wo de kwa na en carry weight a mo gina so they can say if there is council of state account we there per dem rano the council of state be kan no e se man peniti per dem rano the chief justice be kan no afa said the is the ekwe no e se man peniti ti man peniti dey an say madene mam de amode hu ensusu aso no na me so ma gya to no de ye adwuma e ho no fum so be na ho
o de say man peniti say council of elders for say or the court chief justice according to advice or the man penny say we no and carry weight
yeah
mebo that means omu proceed say omu kwakoye we na omu fi say emboa omu that means first kwan na omu fire no failure kakra bam but many try catch us say this is not going to convince me say this is the end of the issue concerning electoral commission and this government. Let me cut myself and say, because I don't have a right to decide for them. I'm entitled to my own opinion. Say me feel say, per what I know, any since I made it, any day about out no, way there, I'm there to who make a crack, cause boxing go who blue be a hit you so I'm share and no, who we are. Nim adia ebesa babio nti as we sit today said the old fan and yes ana me fan no say mampeni no agi advice na tum say we no the en shadow fly nti say nipa na throw petition no nipa na refer petition de man no nipa na as a president of mampeni and oka says a petition we no according to advice no enko ba bia so nti enim de nipa na ba bio
okay
nti we are just hoping say ombe tiase say on say normal boy baby a yedu etimi duru baby normal boy say obotukuni na move forward because no chie say minimami bi wo akire nsua omuni ejima bia ya omo ye agise kokofuo me no kasa sisi a mochman be from omo fa call no because now so omo gather scan no omo kutua no omo yifu no e ba be ya yi was kani koko na omo yi no na 31 million 31 million na yankopa adom ne de 4 million count say 35 million to omo so I want 35 million no they were expecting 40 million or 40 plus and to omo call ya no omo anya 10 million free sa 10 million na ye na omoye enye ye na nkasa wo so omoye na omoye nti so sa de we ni na e ka ho bi ama wo so omohwe because nti sa e be double so
wo de wonye ni wo se fufu be san be
o media for media enye say you see let me put it in that way enye say e ade amaka say o ma trantro ana omonye ye esie president ka say o ma suspend ye no I mean so
a suspension so ma suspend it and now say ya gya to say eni nyina so nti aboagu
oh de hin na ote ase
Debbie maybe so nkomo ni edi wo na o de suspend it
except for now no
a suspension or suspend it and now say mra no mo de buy no say ade eni nyina so be ya boatu agu
okay based on advisor ya de amano
is that not what the constitution says
me tell me ubisa me na me church o pesa me church mu ye ntina me church
and constitution
but why na constitution ya president
no
God baby out
constitution no man pedi chance me no nyina ye chance
me paper chow
okay
Ghana constitution why na he mai sisi a why na he
say ono no peni odan no
on the constitution
but constitution ni nyane de onye constitution
yan kamina na mo asamo unka se onye peni na odan no on the constitution
ono hwe so
because obia obe exercise constitution ene this our point o he has a right
so ni wo kwan say ono so bu na ni obu ma constitution so obu constitution so a aso che de ba menu mi no bia na de ba ma no mean say on so che constitution
na ye ti ha no constitution dey to me rob
okay what dey me say
me ba 1 minute constitution enye nipa na echo
ya kasa for 1 minute
say nipa na echo constitution say nipa na echo constitution
me da say into the man
no so bet me I forget about the your tro you know why ya dey foforo
okay Ojaba, a birthday boy. I miss a new currency now. She's suity. What say some of Kana? Na say mo abopot, mo na mo bopo no. Say mo betu a regiment and na pamfo. Okay. Mo na be mo pese mo tu special prosecutor di free ho. Na say sa verdict and say sa dia baye no boom abam mo disappointed. Sa na tie mo na mo hye kire.
Aya me fa konya wi so na menchia omo magibre no mutie. Ma me tu hwa na me nko offense of constituency. E na me free. Commander omo na ehye menimonyama me de fra twede na me de du ba bia madu na men kan to offense of constituency for say honorable ali ha constituency secretary ye say maintain no obabiem na constituency chairman ye ka me aso ya sa maintain no adwumade a omo boy no 2024 no ese ye maintain no omo na next election be ko no whoever ne be ba parliamentary candidate no omo be so no mu be atima pushi ni pakro amana ko nenim. I just fast forward said to be a young Serbian. You see, me know the Adam say constitution, you know. President Mama ne hweso. NDC for ne hweso. Minya, man kasa sao. It's not fair. In fact, you see, what na say I was starting one seven. Now I was expecting say, Obeka say Chief Justice I want na ye Ghana, ye mara ni nyina, wada mara ni nyina no. Ye the petition kwa komano. What not say repetition and as was say. I don't see be any way womb. Into yen man and qua. You know, you sum. But you see, a yakratana, you are a Baffabon in name President Mama, any amount the Krata way free office of the president. Now, we're in conclusion, paragraph 2 now. Or say, under Article 146, clause 3. Therefore, there is no basis to activate the constitutional machinery for full inquiry, and the petition failed at the prima facie stage. Embrana yo Ghana ha me bom no say Electoral Commission ya article 43 no constitution na man kwan no o ye independent body ya wono na hwe say mimi no mienu ye beto aba obi betima register o 18 years a wa sound my san hye ni nyina no constitution di 2 million nyina ma no on Electoral Commission special prosecutor ye chase our office in 2017 President Kufu at the time no ye tie ye no omu nyina tumi ye wo omu nyina free ye constitution ni mu act of parliament enti aka ye constitution no ho Chief Justice tumi a ekuta Chief Justice ya article 125 clause 4 na ono ene ye panyina mara na che ne nsa ona judicial system ona da no ono so ka ho bi pampani mama on so ekuta executive body ya article 58 also put the head of state, head of government, commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, Article 57. Omunyina, ye nyina de eke nyina, ehye the 1992 constitution nim. The constitution the back tell say, mampani na wo to me say, Article 144 be Chief Justice, ni sworn in. Na mom owie no ko parliament ko yaduma wia, on ko report to my parliament. The constitution no, obi a won adwuma wo yi wo. Yes, it's a petition no, say for Chief Justice ho a. Prima facie ni mampani na be sete. Enti ye yi justice po aman ene sa committee ni say omonhwe ye maame tokonu e case nim ya hwe ma wie and article 146 clause 9 clause 10 clause 11 ne be ka kire wo say mampani mama ye na adwuma ni nyina wie na odma Chief Justice no so wie ne dia council of state for betu no fo omutu no fo wie based on the committee recommendation de ba ye no mampani ni tumi bia so be ka say or reject enti mama mfa you see unim a sebi e bia na unim. But I'm expecting you to go and read more about what transpired. The course so mama make tokonu the suspension see you na free honum e this case ni nyina bae ebio enkofu bi na actual petition eja ekwaya e betimi afoso ne independent body edi nkomo ne aka say why ya de to Ghana 1992 constitution to mra na mo bi yiwu de asi nche ne say ya betro petition na article 146 ne clear say petition ne say ya try ya fa nkoma mampanyini ama panyini fra Ghana timo fo panyini say wadawo ma obi atro krata bi diaba enti de be ne say ya de mawo ne set committee ne ehwem say sa dance ye bi wo mu a say di pakro no ye de mra na ye 1992 constitution no ene na di petition ahodo akọ office of the special prosecutor, office of the electoral commission ye de kọ ene ye de akọ akọ ma panyini bo Chief Justice ponumu ye de petition di amano ave Chief Justice we petition o wie no wo se da bi ni hwe mu no adanse bi enu we wo mu say petition no the buy no kore nti etwa case ni so enye ye. Don't forget say judicial system no they are also an independent body omo so share article 146 na say na constitution na can clear article 127 say omo dwuma omo ye no a independent body nobody can interfere into omo dwuma na omo ye no sebi this is the first time me many fear di mahu be feel say aban bi aba wama the judicial system is functioning. There's no interference, there is no chinchina ye di say. President Mama said to say he believe in the constitution, he believe in the rule of law, he believe in fairness. That's the reason why yeah the petition ben what the man chief just tell him yes you dance here behind him but I want to know so and omo na hye and I mean you say ade no ya suspend it has not been suspended do ya about to we say dance here behind ni petition am de ba ye nim papa so be kaya Professor Kwaku Azar so krata for mama je mensa kuru ya ho e do come president Kufuado dia na president Kufuado kan Obotugu say enyina so bia ni wonoma wo hu he didn't even say the prima facie kwa Obotugu. This is not the first time the petition bi akwa ye say adansi bi anim ba ma me tokonu dia de ko ye no committee ne say omo hu adansi ewum and based on the committee's recommendation and advice subject to article 146 clause 9 clause 10 and 11 no say
o say oni samu a ono ni nyin because ono no for say konkon
how do you expect petition bi enu konkon ho krata na da ya no ma ye na ye kinkan
e bia manya adwen bi say mo besan
e bia na wo kan ja krata na da no ma ye kinkan nua petition na video that's the reason I make you see o person dey ade MPP ni a fashe book MPP for most of them ade friend say yen kinkan omo pe
o kan say so say enye isa o
me see most of them pa kinkan except me nua panyini wo so ko na sa coordinator me be ya advert kwa ma say omo mwa because me no share akire wono metie wo kasa mu na let's why your party adwuma esese ma okwa ma be som na sara no enam ye fasting o what ha no mu twatoro we kasa
e on twatoro ono na dwen no kire
ni ena mo kire na fayin kosia you see don't be doing this
wo den na kire nsia
no you see meba u kasa na ma yedin meba senior when it comes to let me have my time when it comes to constitution constitutional matters constitutionalism and constitutionality say udima wo ba busa Frank Davis mo no mo nkire wo say da bia wo metan no meka constitution now stating clear
okay
President Mama you see so on social media on say NDC for be father for all yes say father for all because the expectation is that your petition for JMS ho 2020 won kai say yan bra pan you digital makuru on procurement issue on JMS issue ya in fact mo akasa recently kwa akotia by election mo se ma mi ni muni ni yenti ma me kwa yempam no yimo ba mo ko opposition na ya JMS na mo ne to kese mo ne na ekọ ba wo ko mo party ni a na hye mo nta adi bi no mo se yempam na anu ya so what happened
okay
so the man see from what I want to say is that
that's it
constitution no clear
what can I say
the prima facie has been established but ma mi we say case special prosecutor JMS or whatever you will abafu boni say wo mo dan say bi ewom but the Saudi we so president Mama say ya said dan ya to baby ni e besa atoa so a ye nkoto bibia so ni dan say bia it's a book case na to
divine ya wonwanwa say wo ti bibia ti sa say reasons petitioners ne de call ye no ya wonwanwa na making kan bibi o baby no bia some kan say safo want to me enya anamusini for a whole 4 years one term no ye bibi kranka o maybe anka yisifo no kan kase resign isan say wo madwuma so mo ye no want to me anye amon di na sankrofo no representation our parliament the scene ene dia bay ayo wonwa
yo me da se mama chiatie fo na hwefo de nyina ya eni tua na ye witnesses sia no ne fa baby no akoye a bit paradoxical it's no on one hand no akoye to say wanwa on another way ni so no enya de wanwa bebre the omni say won say senya mbra no ahyehye no wa kire kwan a ye pese ebia ye pese yi office holders bi fi ono mu a yi kwan sese e fa so ansa na etume isa for na fi ono constitutional prescribe modalities ni processes are SSCFM sa wasa isi manu we case we ono simple me am no ti asisi you know you need content of the petition
okay
you need at the kwa nkofo no etroye eno hunti no president forward ya ekodu CJ ono for onward action na or revert it to the office of the president and notify him say no he couldn't establish any prima facie against the friend saying isi ma menene case na omo de buy no what it means in say content no and as nsem na ewo mu no evidence ni mu emuduro no e form
yeah
but it doesn't also mean say petition you know that will be the end petition ye bogu en ka say ye university and say to me baby wo
the same
petition
the same petition na say different one
different one ye betumi petition every day be betumi petition copy time we say that ye see I establish say evidence bi wo mu saa da no ye de ba asem wo mu e beka no krom ni say me ya bagu eno no de petitioners in the call e bi o ma make o mo case ye but it's not enough reason for me not to dismiss say exercise with petitioners no de call no man your investigation and say omo research omo ye omo enu to omo ye petition no omo gather omo facts well otherwise you see mami we in electoral commission mami we or we meaning the NTS say ye the petition be call against them they should survive it
the petition they say they are ni mu identity na bakasa
and I'm saying there are so many issues we are aware of say yes ansem no na ye de call ya na say ya pala say no na ye friend say CJ agent so advise the president say when to establish any basis be no withdraw because so ema when Juma for instance che and na ti ha ye kase ya yes resri ya ye kasa fine nyame na di ya fofie se nyame na fa fie e na election yi ko jojo na bibia ko bokwa na nkeja to Ghana mu because ama me we ne actions ni dwumadi odi na clearly not to say oboko one side
be
che me a rep or IPAC so some of the things one no me were first hand information privy to some of the things are happening here and it surprises me say some of the things are omaya nyakopon say let's we adia ajigana for ni say the margin of gap between the MPP and the NDC was so wide that any attempt to be omo say omo betumi e dey at subvert ayo omo move bia no it was impossible omunya ho kwan na kansa kanye no ho komo ayedio because 2020 no imagine say ya to aba now parliamentary lose vote na almost opposition minority ni majority ni now the same if anything number of seats in parliament now we say presidency nko ni voter wenya edoso more than 1 million over on only parliamentary candidates doesn't make sense to you. I was na me were IPAC it me were strong room and we saw the things are happening here was strong room on shey mama kan no kwenchiro ye beto abeye so be kaya ejinu aso kese bi baaye
and they were here
time wa the final day na ECA ba be declare the total number of registered voters now on the report no be ba okay say ye ko hodum around 1 PM we aketekete ye ko do hodum ma me say ye ma no 5 minutes to 10 minutes about the presentation ready into a year presentation in na we na or see these are the total number of voters proxy voters ranging there. I remember it was one UP and at those days movement for change rep back IPAC and Obisan said no this is not what we want you should give us a summary report of total number of registered voters we should know the gender we should know regional records we should know men all those things give us proper breakdown and I'm mean so yeah one man of free IT guy in this umbra and I'm see okay I'm 10 minutes and I'm mean frost honum obeje di say yet na e honum from 10 minutes no yetna ono mwa manebo 5 yetna ono mwa manebo 8 yetna ono mwa manebo 9 na yisi ko no koto the very say papa ye jollof ne fried rice e de bre yen say yen fentwa ye no eni edi ye na se ye na so te honom ye twa ade na mami ka so
ye say obi no mutwatie una mukodi mu
e kodi papa ye avide ye te honom last minute na around 12 a.m. to 1 and na mami ne ba ye say on di obi aka so be my report to be
on no cast actually mu
okay if you people muzamun central for we can ask your reporters 1 a.m. when mami we buy say on di obi aka law no mbra bi ani o ma hwe mbra ni mu me need back of friend wo phone so adi panika che say law mbra bi ani wo no mu e binding say on provide sa a summary report no and not dismiss you na o kan we ya pena soldier for this police for no papa do jaya ho no sa de no ye no kon ni problem with me akose look at the people of SAR what happened no was not a friend is saying the fact say the legislature parliament no anyo madwuma yi it is not the fact say ebia judiciary acting it was negligence on the part of this same EC mami way and the executives and no deny the people of SAR representation for more than see ato abawie at least take the opportunity to face your own wrongs no mami wey ejina mu pampi eye na dwen so onye no deny nkrofo no that alone sa anomaly ne nko is enough say mami wey say pam no fi ho no see look at the procurement breaches any the way omo call about some of the softwares ne ye hwe ye be call ipac most of the time be call ipac utimu say the whole thing is scripted what I say I to say omo engineer move bi se na be ya omo be ye the favors of political party so usually na ka obekọ ko do ipac meeting obekọ honum no you see some personalities be honum you ask yourself say why no more representing them no be ha ba obekọ no ti obi because they want to make some case be to give a certain kind of image be na my electoral commission look like omo ye adwuma bia but we all know say na boni esuma
nti in your opinion no even though you should name the content of the petition there but who say sa Genesia Chief Justice CA mampeni and so agiatum said ya emra na ekere no and to asum yi
no me to be that say Thomasum because me nim dem for the call e bi omo ko ero omo ko chochoro eniama bia anyway engineer so bia but me minute hey me ni nkrofokuo bi akabo mu by next week you know ye the another set of petition eko eyi abrantie ya ni case by buffer stock pusiga okay na more votes are transfer ye a call ya ye di ko pade register no a nyame nko na fafia ye ko clean ya itumi yi fi wono as we speak now quite fast so head office ye transfer ya numbers no echo up and down no when say ye obi aye ye fo obi aka ho asem ye easy for no why was in charge why na no yes aniama no
internet sem bebre wo ho
it is some there bebre ho no a and then no em ya say who say brand so I'm just trying to let you know say easy mami we sa case ya ECJ ma party for no ma mo boom for because I've seen say a lot of young NDC foot soldiers for no mubuafu say na Mahama enke ne ho na onye the truth is that they want Mahama to behave like Nanado it you know they can say Nanado that time hijacking judiciary hijacking your friend is saying the legislature to the extent to say a whole parliament to meet nasi eco pass bill to meet shemra e could do president one man and the secretary as at me person make away or but we shall wait to all two from the parliament say next time we na mo the salad be say ebc your office are there the mama dream of even bringing such bills and they didn't do it almost respect it we all know how they manipulated the judiciary who all know more the case call anopa to 11 by 1 o'clock na judgment aba ni yehu so then these seafood soldiers ni Ghana for because of what the experience you have had in the past with these parties near unity no and these seafood soldiers for nyaya na ka Mahama MBA say na but I'll tell them say they should relax I don't think that that's the way forward, the way to go.
All right.
They should allow the judiciary. No more grant them independence. No more. No more. Say no. Today na confidence wo mumu.
Me da say.
Oh, that come na waka to introduction na me you.
Trumponi. And then ochina wi anu aba. Suraj. I say ye kan abato no nsem a anya hwe kra no. Mo so mo wo reservation kakra bi about ebia yesi ni conduct ahodo bi ho ene niam ba kominu miensa bi. Utie device mo okan ya se sanity ampa ye nyina so bi obetu o so omo de ko either say ebia first one kwade na de okan nim na afi no mo so omo de kwade a ye nim wonye ni se ho behia se ye ma institutions no aye omadwuma bro mo ye omadwuma nyina no na ye wo oman no so afi ye ni ehwe omadwuma mo ye ni se adwuma mo ye no mo ye ne pepepe anan so se wujiri se edu baby a yetum ampamirika agi ye niam bi ayenim sa de ne ye no kra no ne ahwe da bojam popopopopo na wi se aba enso gya na nya de beso ye what 10 minutes me wo bia 3
minia you see the bia me kama asam say onya kunya na wo communicate a word I will be using say we choose a word carefully.
Yeah.
Before for 1 minute, I may refer to my brother. As a Ghana Constitution, you're trying to war. But I never knew about what's what can be. I'm out to one woman, our Constitution. You're trying to war. I feel as I would two bossy now communicating, all your communication and a Constitution. Coming to we are check. Rollis, well, Nipa or Tro, you had the one the pen, NDC lawyer. I mean, Majimaka say, I mean, Chatu, right? Chatu Chicata.
Chicata,
Messi, Mincas, I'm missing a Misrano. Otihana Casati. Men jeans open tema kadi o wadwene ya do na ga mo twikura bia nsa mo ba so so ana da ba mo se mo twikura ga o so mo mienu na na obisa no 2 minutes adema ni we wan asem ngwa no
o me no wa ya tro so attack bi
the American no say Ghana mistakes bebrebe ayeye is it ahwe ya yeah, the positions be. He say who cause so now back from kra. Yeah, that question politics mo. Obo ho ono de ono fees or person or can and work. And then so wo ti aban mu na wo do tumi e de obi besisu a. Na me so me ba aban mu a na me fi say we no oboa me a. Kwan am fa so tu ba ko no. Sana me fa so ayedai atunu. But me, I'm in support of say, yen jaima area be there, communia independent, no matter how the situation, no. Yen make sure say, you be correct certain mistake, because a life no, obi at me from so. But so yen the target to say I kasai, e kwanya e fa so ye chief justice no. Enya dia ye mu bi no ye deda. Oh, and I am moving to him say the same corner ever fast to her. Ever see a electoral commission. I
am they say, and some now a war petition moon and yam with day. And now
say, I fast. Also, law a different, nobody can fight law. But Nana Casa extra Quanya was our day or faso. Mraso Ama Quine say petition and also man of quine. Money okay. Men carry cry. Baby nim say in America. Okokota. A drew baby. Court no per se we okay on the decision now we take no. Enti a drew baby cry also Judy Kofobi you can help me with them. A jury for ba. Me aka say they should take the decision. And no na independent no. Because nobody knows them. But men ka say nya ye mra kwan idea e chrogu paper no eno an e use ye eno an Ghana fo nyina use but kan na hu say ye mu bi no share the common sense say dey e attach ho etimu say the tro no particularly e we paper no ye na use ye o make reference to it na we obo the person we no ye that be ya wakoma me dey e beto ye I still insist ma man for be yan omo de say bia e be ka so say dey easy no o ma ja omo me omo ja isa easy asama e be boa me because e be ma we move to the level of we ban no two way. Our focus is to make sure say normal who do I want Ghana I was see be ya e ma Ghana be ye no anu na wo say ye focus on ye but me sure dem ye MPP ni o me nua my mojide say me Ghana ni aban na e wo so no e ye NDC aban na e wo so the NDC aban pese wo be ye bia obetimi aye but no mabo ho a
say namra kwam kro betimi aye
the NDC aban e pese wo ye bia obetimi aye but se oye bibi na ehun se de wo ye de ani mra embo busia bia na se yesu ba ye be pe kwan a be fa so a ye be respect the constitution no ye di ye be dey e be tu ye ante
all right
se minua ti ho na office bia ne me kan ye no ma me pese me kire se still omo be ye omo the petition be dey be ba o se uti wi ase na wo kasa na wo ntwatro yankopoti mi yiu we dey me do nyame ase se nyame na ankasa ayi mi anapai ahaya me braya otimi nchen kra se omo tro petition e dey ko ahaya no it means
na exina their constitutional rights of the because we can say we can say
that's the constitution
betumi atwere more than 1,000 times
na me can say se obi ye na adwen se obeye ade a kwanya ofaso bia ofa ba bia obeye because obi a onye no sad petition we are by oni mu kwanhye obefaso a obe end the story no
okay me that say
it when one end the story no so he is telling me say omo make sure say oh ma ye we many one na to ha
me that say be hwe de be see
emre ni expose a chese me ntwa ntro
ebire ni nti
me that say say the okano say ono no tell me say he was at the meeting even if you are arguing with the person you are not part of the meeting
8 minutes mama em say bre no mama we prepare ojaba we constitution ye dey adwuma enti wo mo se mo nse bia mo kan ye bra mo opposition no na mo pese mo ye ho adwuma ne mo ka se mo beyi maame no mo no ho modem beyi no e se be mo na mo kan so mo na masan ka se maame no nse mo nkrofo de fa no eningi na so bia that means say mo what sabi intention to find them touch ramafa
you see facts and circumstances you can't change it constitution your constitution me no happen divine say on incofobi sa the petition for ko wajo president mama na afro say for petition kwa na
Ghana ni bia betimi
one na ususu say you see these are some of the things I mu bi yokoka obi ti baby obeka say bia we are communicating and we are speaking to fact me no divine tie na me busan say bia na president mama ana fifi kweta asoma say for petition koma mampanyini ni enyi mensa dia me do me mensa ne conduct nyina me tan
ade
I'm telling you for a fact
so declare you see mampanyini mahama
no ni bibi no one ni bibi a obetima ye say President Mama has won the election convincingly say not 2024 election na close gap say 2020 na nanka die besi no nka be time
every one
from electoral commission. Look at what she did in 2020. In fact, I want to re-emphasize on what he said. Denying South for 4 years, no representation in parliament. It's me, mami, we in the conduct the IM time. Ninyema we be no amena na safo na so many. Ya call line up our letter commission head office. How are you fast to register for kra no? Was very pathetic. E to da this year 19 rural village na wa bra na ye wo machine se betimi ya call areas already sankofo ye can dear ma me so want to ask you kuruma say just because you were in bed with the woman now you think say everything is okay but back to the issue they are making na say ma me je mensa ya throw petition against no ya throw bi etia ye work see Japan and ye da koma mampanyini emra na da ho clear and na make house constitution no ye ye na ye hu mi no sabi nya kwala o manyini To what now the constitution here home I don't know what you are trying to say. But the issue is that constitution the constitution. It is a person back now beka adie bi for constitution who be na. The pacha ba do your research well before you come. Yes, prima facie no ye nwa dance ye bi a kire say Mami J Mensa. You see there's a clear distinction between
I'm saying some American no I'm saying some
there is a clear distinction between the you say no correct and the court interpretation. Court no na 2 mean one ho ono na say ye nua divine ete he sabi nyame pangu ye say ne corner to so ye hwem ye say nya no correct court wo ja wo ko ba me ma case ne ko ka wo kan franka die tum any attorney general case it's the same thing. Yes, there's no prima facie, there's no evidence and to say a two case in so any year mean divine say yes you about to go there name one so say my many ABCD up to Z or person was court to be say there be first one be about to go second one there mean so say anyama ABCD yes I will him
that testify what
I mean. Professor Kokwa,
that's why I told you. Say,
so no, what you are saying is what you are saying does not warrant to say. And this is
that is not the end. You get me a petition. That's what I said. That is not the end.
Let me have my time. Let's have a smooth discussion. It's not good.
But when you are doing smooth discussion, you are going for national coordinator. You are going for national coordinator. Don't do this. Phone show. But I said it to the stop on certain case.
Case ni yani when this court so. E wa na braka wo. And yani no salam down. Ghana court penyi na wo kurom ha.
Ya salam down.
Ni na no brichi obetima for say kache. Ade wi a wo ye tumra no. Ono na tumi no wo nsam.
Okay.
And you see constitution omo sure constitution oba bi mu dot to understand that the three arm of government, you cannot overstep your boundary. Obi eye neduma. That's the reason why President Mama G want to say divide the petition abanti no mean say won nya me fe. That's the reason why constitution no stating it clear say whoever is using this constitution, who mean ka say we kramoni, not any capricious, not any arbitrarily, not mehi, not nanu misha hawan shamio. Whoever is using this constitution should make sure say the procedures and the lay down the constitution is what you are going to use. So constitution and again as a someone more religion every year divine can say Mrs. and I am very happy that and then under President Mama watch the judicial system is working and now until unanimous serving him until unanimous FCBM. In fact, MPP vote for Abraham Poye no. Me can not talk any that. Mami talk on wo. Ni can not talk dey because ni in the prediction. First time Attorney General talk on Edmond NLE. No, me the man for. First time Attorney General talk ya slap no. 6-1. What did people come and say? Under Godfrey Dame. You hear that? So me the man for. There's a clear evidence and everything saying that constitution is say.
Okay.
You need evidence. Chief Justice on them branch and some evidence. If you think you have any evidence against James, you can send it. Divine, but all about make home. Na me James, I'm one never be.
Me that say. Divine. Bibiba say ya. Aya na ma ye weekend ye institutions no. Esan say obi the petition akọ. The woman in the name. Do you think say ye ma Ghana for who petition in some womb? Because they say no. Ye nyina ye nim asem potiana ewo mu unyi de sanke hu asem ewo mu de a ye betime gina so aka say Chief Justice we de wono apamfo mo anye ni yo Chief Justice wono apamfo de asem ye na na mo aye no Divine 4 minutes ni I'm sorry
4 no cry odos no cry o mu ni say emra no kire kwan e fa so a e handle petition no even say nye Madam Tokono and how it was mishandled, and I said the man I handled the DNA ma it didn't bubo ne kasakasa ba nwa. Naka emanu say and say who disclose processes ni amano including content ni pa krokra na or yeah petition no because I need to say it's a form I had to say more or less like a whistleblowing event is saying where you bet to me at the expose public officials are holding positions and you know say ye be hu content no constitution in can say ye ma public no ho kwan na ye nti de ewo mu na ye hu de ewo mu nti ho no de ye tumi nko ho no okay that's how come time madam toko no ka say opese ye nye public hearing na ka ye yi wo TV so no bi anhwe ne de no yanji antum no because I say I no in camera I say ye no wokokuam na mpanyifo na de ahye omunsaje de djumadi na ahye omunsa no omun hweso no munye ne saa se ne esese ne fata nti ho no ye de beti ho okay na wo hwe ha wo nso a se ne ankrofo esi ano judiciary no eye na adwuma I it say yaka say ya I it say ya bo petition nagu ana say nyina so oni mutie yinsu bi no me de say chief justice bi wo no mu a otumi edimra no eyese ne pepere ya obi manipulate no ana say obi direct no enche say faha ana say faha because you see as it was in the morning so shall it be in the evening the ohunu bi da no ono no pe bi ahwe na the ohunu bi pen ne de osi yechi de ye nyina ye witnesses to ye nyina edi eni hu ye under na Akufo Addo aban mu a o hwe sene a judiciary no sene a control system nete because imagine say ye ba be ye limited registration exercise nationwide political parties raise qualms about the processes in how electoral commission be undertaking the exercise. Na ye the assembly courts et say ye nya timeline na quickly no ye be hu asem no puma sibra na ye say ye hu say exercise na course na say course. Madam Tokonu at the time oni Ghana o amanone o see all my judge ni bia antna case this oba no abe appointed. Unim so buy so be set date no or my date no call the nimu a by the time I be started registration exercise na the court no so ne we court we even say registration no answer na or my case no e be so it means at the point no there was no interest in the whole assembly no so to say obi e share chire look at how so many cases did not make sense. Imagine say a Supreme Court etume transpan we ruling say yen birth sets ye wo yen ye chro parents baby our parent fi baby wo ni nyina details wo so no you see it's not enough to prove say you Ghana ni this a passport meanwhile the same passport no so no the source the primary source of document to use no birth set so ask yourself say not to mu say nkofo bo mutrimu pose bonia no mu bedi ba me madam Jane Mensa sa to see a decision in processes are no. I'm not in a position to exonerate or exculpate her actions. Okay. Petition because she doesn't deserve or no boss manasari. Okay. And at tete. Sanko for we munyamina edia fufie enesa na kagana eboya divine kebebo mutriso me dance nwanwa se omumi divine kroma na any birthday ena ujaba nso na nso any birthday nti birthday for me no ena mo ha Suraj de any birthday enso anenso eye birthday ana birthday divine any birthday rather ena enenso eye da ye shechiri ya nase ye mienu no ye shechiri ya nase nti a very big birthday so I dedicate the Chiriano to their birthday. Okay nti no madam say ojaba I honorable Vincent then Vincent as I be dia ko ohwe ozu gina o deputy medasi bebre on petam no mra no medasi papa ko na Martin Nana Safo Jaba ekasa edema NDC enafe Alhaji Suraj nso ekasa edema MPP ara Suraj na tiachiri wo pa no wo se na ni abrese MPP for se bo ko am se o mabie kwan se wo apese o kopre de bibia no obetumi akokopre o se National Nasara Coordinator na wo pre enti no ayana makai no and afi divine labi nkroma so on the director of operations edema PPP amoyeko no omo miense ne ba ya yedi sankom na afei na asam na apiaba ade concentration nyina akọ electoral commissioner na special prosecutor no so no so ye behwe ne ade hu nkom nti ye beka ne agya bikaja bi adondo mu yan ya ochena ye ba na ya ba beto aso midin ade agya kwabena me ne nana kwia na yede kasebo no ebremu yakrama mu nyina mu ne hwe
ɛma mo de yie